When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it out. It's Welsh. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So San Diego State's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Running into the open space. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The Aztecs headed quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Motion from the back. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Oregon Ducks offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So now it's 2nd and long. Moore to the air. Unloads it left. Complete on the comeback. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Bryant. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so they'll make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. Grab behind the line. It's Napier. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They'll try the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. Looking for the tie with the extra point. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. There he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Ducks look to do some damage in the red zone. He'll take it himself. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it 1st and goal.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that
play? They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on 1st down, TFL, 2nd down, TFL. Now you set up 3rd and long. Everybody knows they're going to throw it, and your pass rushers can pin their ears back. Outstanding job being physical by this defense.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. The Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. It breaks into the open. Doing some serious work on the ground, out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up. Moore will throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Benson. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Welch. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Adams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. The play-action fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The ball pops out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the field. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Rides the back on the option to give. Turning it on. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Napier. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Napier. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Aztecs want to move quickly.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, San Diego State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Buffalo. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack, and I think when you...
Oh, he's got some space. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Got some room into the goal line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be fine.
Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And the Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Aztecs will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them. They get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
He's got him this time. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Working the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aztecs.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
San Diego State, 21.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
More to the air. He makes the grab. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bryant. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Bryant. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out. It's Welsh. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown.
San Diego State, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Welch. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Makes a man miss. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Yeah, and he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen and getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Moore will throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Bryant. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Ducks are flying down the field.
Good enough for a first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. And the Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man to the left. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Goes to the option. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. How in the world did the retain possession.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And they're able to get him down.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Play number 11 on this drive. The defense has yielded ground, but they're trying to get a stop on 3rd and goal. He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the stomping has commenced. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He'll bring it out. It's Welsh. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Got it in the middle. It's Napier. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
San Diego State, 21.
Coming out with it, it's Welch. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. This time he's got it. and makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come. This one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Give to the running back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Casper. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Runs through a tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Ducks are on the move. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Working that left side. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Looking to throw it to Manuel. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And you got to find a matchup. Like, what is the matchup out wide that you can go with? Four verts, I get it, but they're playing deep. They're understanding that they got a lead. They can play with a cushion. We just need a guy to win a one-on-one battle. Who is our guy that we can pick to make a play down the field?
Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Sets up the screen. Past the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The inside handoff. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to...
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football.
There he goes. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
grabbed over the middle, and Sutton didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT.
That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College.